That's the beauty of tests. Then you know everything when you do.
Vandami Naman Swami Samiji.
I'm also a student. It is my exam.
My
And
even
Pragyaji,
I am a
वंदामी
student.
आपकी
so
तो
hard.
एग्जाम काफी अच्छी जाएगी क्योंकि हमसे सबसे तो आपको नॉलेज ज्यादा ही है तो फिर हम हाँ
नहीं, ऐसा तो कुछ नहीं है, सब सीख रहे हैं। वंदना में ज्वाइन हो गए क्या?
नहीं, अभी नहीं।
नहीं हुए, वी आर वेटिंग फॉर देम। आई थिंक वंदामी जॉइंट हो चुके हैं।
Cyril, I'm in the Zoom. So now Bina ji can start her presentation.
Okay. Vandami Naman Swami Samani ji. And hello everybody, Jai Jinendra. So I'm going to talk about Kayotsarg, the art of total relaxation and self-awareness. So Kayotsarg is the first step of Preksha meditation technique. And it leads to part to inner stillness, and also is a technique to letting go of body consciousness with practice. So those are the object of Kayotsarg. So Kayotsarg in Preksha meditation. So this is one of the core techniques. The first step of meditation is Kayotsarg, that is total relaxation with self-awareness. And this you use before and after deep meditation. It helps to stabilize the mind, and it also bridges the body and consciousness. And Kayotsarg is an essential prerequisite for all types of meditation. So any meditation, even yogic exercise or any other techniques we do, Kayotsarg is always helpful in every ways. So what is Kayotsarg? Kaya means body, and Ursharg means letting go. A meditative posture of complete relaxation. Awareness remains while the body becomes still. So during this process, we always try to be, aware and self-realization, and we try to relax each part of the body with awareness. And that is how it's practiced in Preksha meditation. So the purpose of Kayotsarg. So it reduces physical tension, calms the mind, quietens the mind, develops detachment from the body, strengthens self-discipline, and in the future, it makes you with the practice prepare for more deeper meditation practices. How to practice Kayotsarg? So anybody can use any comfortable position like sitting, standing, or lying. Keep the spine straight. Close your eyes gently. Relax each body part consciously. Maintain awareness of breath. Observe sensations without reacting. Stay still for 5 to 20 minutes. At least you require that to get benefits. And if you can do more time, it is more bonus to your practice. The key principles. So the main important thing is self-awareness without movement. So body has to be steady all the time. Then relaxation without sleep. Sometimes people go into sleep. And sometimes people look forward for Kayotsarg. I have heard people saying, oh, we get the best sleep. And I feel that, oh my God, the practice is way beyond for those people who really go through that situation. But anyhow, it helps to release tension. So that's a good start for those people. But for our goals, the main thing is awareness during all this practice. Detachment without force. So you detach while practice without forcing, and it should be like let go nature. You just let go gently and don't hold to your thoughts or any emotions. Just let go and relax the tension. Stillness with awareness. So what are the benefits of Kayotsarg? The physical level is reduces the stress, lowers muscle tension, improves posture, and on mental level, it enhances focus, reduces anxiety. Nowadays, a lot of people go through anxiety and depression, heart problems, high blood pressure. So I feel that Kayotsarg is the best remedy for all these practices. And on spiritual level, it cultivates detachment, which helps. I feel that when we come across with the selection of need, desire, and materialistic, Kayotsarg helps you to, come to the need level, then going more higher wants and desires. So I think that is really good way of detachment practice. It supports inner peace. So obviously, when you achieve this controls, you get inner peace. That's where the inner peace lies in our mind. So this practice really is helpful in that way also. The scientific perspective. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reduces cortisol, improves neural relaxation response, similar to progressive muscle relaxation. And when we go more deeper practice of Kayotsarg, it can also, enhance the dopamine, alpha, beta to equalize, and you get more, purity of mind and relaxes your all the tensions in your body with that practice. When to practice? So early morning is good, before meditation, during stress, before sleep, after physical activity. So the best part is Kayotsarg can be practiced anytime in the daytime. And that's what I like about it. So the common mistakes people make while practicing this is falling asleep, moving frequently, forcing relaxation. Sometimes people force, the thoughts keeps on coming, with the activity, what they are involved. So, and then they lose the awareness. So this mistakes commonly happens in some people. But maybe with the instructions, with the instructor, this can be practiced in a very well manner. So this can be, corrected for those people who come across with these issues. So as a clinical research, I will give my own live example in this case. Last 2 years, I really had a rough time having medical issues. So I was told I cannot do asanas for a while. So that was a really setback because I could not do asana, and my body always was tempted to do that. So what I did, I tried to then diversify more on Kayotsarg practice and meditation because I wanted to do something beyond. And believe me, the Kayotsarg helps me so much in relaxing my body and mind. And I did more, hours because I was limited to exercise. So with Kayotsarg, I was so peaceful and I found more deeper depth of relaxation. And not only that, my personal experience within that medical issues, I gave presentation online for yoga classes in that case, or even I did my other chores in my life. It was so relaxing. I was ready for everything, even in that situation. And I remember I was so tempted to do asanas. When I came JVP, I was doing warrior pose. I cannot just resist doing that. But when I introduced the chair pose yoga, that was the first time in my life I did that and created that thing. So with Kayotsarg, I was able to, meditate on those qualities and create more spiritual and asanas, more research. So I really enjoyed doing Kayotsarg. So I think clinically, I can put my experience with this achievement. So I really loved about this practice. And again, that during that, it was a great inspiration from Professor Chaitanya Pragyaji. He said, no, you are really doing good in every way. So I kept on reading things. So I think that also was a good inspiration to me. So conclusion, I would say the Kayotsarg is equal to relaxation, awareness, and detachment. Simple yet powerful. I'm telling you, this is the simplest technique, but this is the most powerful technique, and I will show more historical background for this practice. It's suitable for all ages, so that is wonderful. And a part to inner harmony. So the historical background we are coming now. So that was of our level of Kayotsarg. Now we are going to the historical, where you can reach the highest meaning you can achieve the moksha. So let me give that information. The origin in Jain scriptures, practiced by Tirthankaras and monks, mentioned in Agams and Jain yoga texts, integral to Preksha meditation system, Kayotsarg. So this is the, give me 1 second. Okay, it's also a well-known in Jain meditation technique, focused on relaxation, awareness, and letting go of bodily identification. Now, this picture of Srimad Rajchandra, even he had a lot of health issues, but he still practiced Kayotsarg in this situation, and he achieved. So that is one of the classic example. And the other and the topmost is Bahubali, practicing meditation in standing Kayotsarg posture. Bahubali stood in Kayotsarg for a year. 21 of the Tirthankaras of Jainism are said to have attained moksha in the Kayotsarg standing meditation posture. So what I'm trying to say that we have just learned on our basic level, but as a history, if you see, this is our Jain goals where they all attend moksha in this Kayotsarg posture. So how it is strong and beneficial in any ways you do it. That's what I want to say. So thank you very much, and thank you. Any questions, if you can ask?
Thank you, Binaji, for giving good presentation on relaxation. And this is the first and foremost, you can say, or sometimes it is said, it is the first and also the last step for meditation as well as for liberation. Okay, so until and unless you stop all the activities, you cannot liberate.
Right,
Okay, so
that's why I gave historical background, because I said our
yes.
level, we are doing this, but historical background, we can go to that level that Tirthankaras achieved. That's a reason, but we practice still in our daily life. We are not even coming out in normal routines. That's what it is. But this practice, as I said, it helps to relax the whole body we start from right to top of the head, every organs of the body, every part of the body. So that's the beautiful way of giving auto suggestion to your body. So it's a beautiful part. As I said, that in our level we practice, but this is another lookout in our historical background in Jainism.
Yes, so it is considered as the last step to liberate,
Right.
and it is an antidote to karmic bondage, all types of karmic bondage. So it is a very deep practice of our Tirthankars. They do this kind of meditation, and you have explained very well. The main purpose of this practice is to realize the self distinct from the body. So in the relaxed state, you can realize that you are soul and not body.
Right.
So Bhed Vigyan, distinction from between the soul and body, you can realize in going into deep relaxation or complete relaxation. So that is a detachment from the body and awareness from to the soul. So that is a main purpose of this practice, and that is real purpose of spiritual practices. Now, I would say that there must be some scientific studies on relaxation. Maybe you have done some studies, but you can also incorporate those
Okay.
studies in your presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, because the relaxation is the worldwide,
Yeah.
you can say, practice of all meditational as what traditions. So it
So
must be. There may
I,
be a lot of study on relaxation.
yeah, I was going through Acharya Mahapragyaji, and did see about the engineers, doctors, and everybody, how they achieved the relaxation practice and the benefits of it. So I was reading to it. So if I can read right now if you want me to, a little bit of that.
So yeah, you can say about those studies. Just you can mention what kind of studies are going on and what are the what is the results of those studies.
Right, right. Okay.
Hmm. You can stop sharing your presentation so that other people can
Okay.
ask you questions.
Thank you, Bandham.
If anybody has any question
So
or suggestion or input,
I
please. Yeah.
had a question, but I think it's already answered. Samiji answered it. Bina Ben said in her second slide that it is used before and after deep meditation. So I had learned that it was used before getting into deep
Yes.
meditation. But
Correct. Yes. Yes. So yeah, it is done
used
in the
after.
starting so that you can concentrate without any movement
Yeah.
on your spiritual goals or whatever you want to achieve in meditation. So without relaxation, you cannot go in.
Right.
You cannot enter into meditation. That's why it
That's
is
what I
pre.
understood. Mhm.
Yeah, it is the first what we say condition for going into
Right.
meditation.
But used after deep meditation also.
I would say that even after, let's say, for example, any practice asanas or meditation, but after that, if you do Kayotsarg, you are more penetrating, going more deeper and deeper. That's how you go higher layer of Kayotsarg practice. And it's beneficial both ways because you are more concentrated and more inside depth. That's what I think, Vandana.
No, see, in the end of all the yogic yogas, the poses and what we say, pranayam, breathing exercise or mudras, any kind of movements, if you are doing in the name of yoga, in the end, you have to relax yourself. So that is true. That is true. But after meditation, I doesn't mean and I doesn't see any sense to say in that because the whole meditation is done in relaxed state.
Okay.
Yes.
And Vandami, I can submit this slide in the Google Classroom, right?
Correct. Yes. Yes.
After
So
this.
if you can aid some scientific studies on relaxation, so that will be good for other people also to know that what are the studies are going
So
on.
if I do it like in 2 days, is okay, or it has
Yeah,
to be
it's
taken?
okay. It's okay. Not 2 days, but okay, you can resubmit it. Okay.
Oh, resubmit. Okay. I will submit
Yes.
this and then I will
Just
resubmit
once
with
you
that.
have to submit so that I can grade.
Okay, okay. Then I will resubmit with that information on Monday or Tuesday. Okay. Thank you.
Correct. Okay.
Mandamino, Swami Samniji, and Bina Ben. Good
Yes.
presentation, Bina Ben. I had one question.
Yes.
It's not even a question, it's just like clarification.
Yes.
So when you're looking at studies, Samniji, for relaxation, would that coincide with Shavasana relaxation or would that coincide with Kayotsarg relaxation?
So-
Because I think in the modern practice, when they talk about relaxation, they're talking about Shavasana, right, for the studies?
So Savasana is basically, as Vandami said, like if you do asanas and any actions, Savasana is like just a way of relaxing your whole body. You're not giving any instruction or auto suggestion at that time. You're just relaxing and concentrate on breathing, and it's a very short time you're doing that process. But Kayotsarg itself is a whole process of meditation.
Correct.
We are giving all auto suggestion, and relaxing all parts of the body. So that's the great difference between both. So we cannot even compare or say it's equal, in other words.
Okay, so that
Shavasana-
wouldn't be in the. That's not what we're talking about with the studies. We're talking about studies about Kayotsarg.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Vandami can explain more, but that is my thinking.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking that the term relaxation is if it's translated in the general public, not
I think
not the Jain community, would be Shavasana, I think,
yeah. So
not Kayotsarg.
okay, Vandami can say actually.
Yes, yes, yes. So as Nainabeni is saying, I think we have to include those studies, though those studies are done in the name of Shavasana, and that is a kind of relaxation in general, not in a specific sense, in which Preksha meditation
Correct.
we discuss about Kayotsarg, but Kayotsarg is also taken as the relaxation. So relaxation after, if somebody has any kind of a stress, then also we give such relaxation. So for scientific studies, that kind of a relaxation can also be included
Inclusive.
in our
Okay.
presentation. In our presentation, yes.
Thank you, Samani.
So Vandami, usually those the instructions would be the same, right? Means whenever, even though when we do in Shavasana, relax our body, and we can give them, okay, this part relax, 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 right? So that is the same thing will covered under Kayotsarg, or it has a different instructions?
Yes, in the when we relax, we say that we are relaxing, and at the same time we are becoming aware of our consciousness, inner consciousness. So we are not just relaxing, but we are also becoming more and more conscious of our own self in relaxed state. And in the end, we say that you have to experience that you are a soul, you are unfathomable ocean of infinite knowledge, intuition, bliss, and energy. So that is your own nature, the real nature of the self, which you have to realize in relaxed state. So that kind of instructions are given in the end of the total relaxation. When you become completely relaxed, then you can realize that who are you and what are your main qualities.
So
Okay.
I feel when we do yoga, I mean, we are exposed to Kayotsarg in our Jainism, but if you do like worldly, they are not still aware of all these practices. So that's why Savasana was like a very limited thing with the relaxing after asanas and everything. So that was a huge difference for us, because then we are
Yes.
doing practicing Kayotsarg. That's why it's coming that way. And that is good that you're in Savasana, you are doing Kayotsarg. That's the reason, because our psychology and our training is become like that. So that is good. We are progressing that way. But all the people in other areas may not feel that way. That will be a difference in that case.
Yeah, so this is the uniqueness of Preksha meditation.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Relaxation in Preksha meditation.
Yeah.
See, if we are offering the same thing, we have no difference, then there is no meaning to say that it is
No.
part of, it is a technique of Preksha meditation.
Because
All the techniques are also going on, and they are also talking in the same sense, then why we are offering something in different name? So it must have some philosophy behind it, or some higher goal behind this practice. So that's why Kayotsarg is a main practice of Tirthankars. They used to practice for hours and hours.
So, Vandami, that is what I'm trying to say. Because of Jainism, we are trained and automatically we get into it. But as a whole, if I used to teach in the gym, for example, or other classes, they won't even experience that because they're not exposed to it. But if I'm doing, I may be that way because I'm trained and I have my thoughts. So that's the difference.
Yeah,
That's
it is true because they have no
exactly
exposure of all these spiritual higher goals and concepts. So they what they can do until we give that kind of knowledge to the people, they cannot think about it.
Right.
Okay, so whatever is taught, they practice that much only.
Correct. Yeah. Thank you, Vanda.
Yes. Thank you very much for your good presentation.
Thank you.
Now I would request Samani, Samatva, Pragyaji, and Shivani is available. Why Shivani is
Uh,
not
Sorry, Samniji, Shivani did reach out to me. She's had a very busy week and weekend, and she's going to send a recorded version of her presentation to me, and then I'll just forward it to you, Samniji. She hasn't been able to join.
but she should send the recording by today. Otherwise,
Yes, I told her
we
today.
can
It
we
hasn't.
can get it.
Correct. It hasn't come yet. As soon as I get it, Samniji, I was hoping that I could play it today now, but she hasn't sent it yet. So I will reach out to her again and see if she can send it before the session is over.
Okay. Now, Samatva Pragyaji, you can start your
Yes,
talk.
Vandami Nongsami. So today I'm going to present a scientific study on Upasampada of Preksha meditation. So Preksha meditation, if we look at the word Preksha, which comes from the Sanskrit word iksha, pra plus iksha, which means to perceive profoundly and in depth. So Preksha means to perceive. That means the fundamental basis of meditation means Preksha meditation is perception. And why that is so? Because the characteristic of our own consciousness that is clouded, that is infinity. So in order to develop that potentiality, we have to incorporate the ability of perception, only knowing and only seeing. That is our ultimate perception, but that is not yet fully uncovered. So that's why Preksha means to observe without attachment and aversion. So throughout the week we have discussed so many techniques, whether it is Kayotsarg or perception of breathing, perception of psychic colors, perception of psychic centers. But you all are aware of the Upasampada. What is Upasampada? So before starting Preksha meditation, one has to undertake certain resolutions, like first, I dedicate myself to the practice of Preksha meditation. I accept the path of spiritual practice. I accept the resolution of inner perception, and again I accept the resolution of spiritual experience. So the spiritual practice, the spiritual experience, or we say inner perception, for that there are 5 principles or 5 rules to follow who want to go deep into Preksha meditation. So it is not to say prerequisite, but these are like the triggerers which can enhance your practice of meditation. So we all know that is bhavakriya, means you can say mindfulness. Pratikriya virati means refraining from reaction. Maitri, which is amiti. Mitahar means moderation of food. And mitbhashan, moderation of speech. So today my presentation aim is not to describe the philosophical or etymological or spiritual aspects of these things. Today's my main goal is to discover the scientific study, because we are talking about Preksha meditation. So a general question arises: how these 5 basic principles help to enhance our meditational practices, and also what the world or what the science from which angle the science sees these practices. Because this is very simple practices. It seems that okay, mindfulness, pratikriya birati means not to react, maitri means the uh, the attitude of friendliness, mitahar and mitbhashan, moderation of speech and moderation of food. It seems some kind of ethical. So the question arises from a general audience that how these are related to meditation, because in any philosophy, if somebody is talking about meditation, we generally think it's a breathing perception or relaxation, or sound meditation. So how these 5 techniques or these ethical practices help in achieving the same goal of meditation, or why we are saying that these are very helpful. One who wants to go deep into Preksha meditation, he has to follow these 5 things. And even if somebody just follows these 5 rules, he is going to be benefited by the same results at most gained by meditation. The goal is to say that Preksha meditation and the Upasampadas are just complementary to each other. So now I'm going to present the scientific study that what our Tirthankar Bhagwan say, it is not only ethical and it is not only ritualistic or spiritual, but it has an scientific value that I'm going to present in my next slide. So before that, let me have a definition of Bhava Kriya, which is the first principle of Preksha meditation. Lifestyle. So Bhav means consciousness, while Kriya means action. So both when combined together becomes Bhava Kriya, which is the conscious action, or you can say it mindful action. In different sacred text, if I have to quote Agamas, our Jain scriptures, in Dasvekalik Sutra, there is a Sutra Jayam Chare, which in English, if I translate, that the one who walks with awareness, stays with awareness, sits with awareness, sleeps with awareness, eats with awareness, and speaks with awareness does not bind the karma. So this is Agam says, but also all the philosophies has the same connotation. Like Ayurveda, Acharya Maharshi Charak has written, Eka Gramana Bhunjitta Tanmana Bhunjitta. That means whatever you are doing, if you are eating, it should be mindful. In Gita, it is also said, you are your own greatest friend and your own worst enemy. If you are mindful and your mind is under control, you are your friends. Whereas if your mind is unrestrained, you are your worst enemy. So now when I'm going to see you the make you see the scientific study, it will be very more clear. A 8-week research on a mindfulness program. So when it was done, the result is that it enhances gray matter in the left hippocampus, which is a complex brain structure embedded deep into the temporal lobe, which plays a major role in learning and memory. And this finding is also suggestive to the extent that a man can make substantial improvements in academic success and enhance the work performance emanating out from mindfulness. It is a research done by Halsall, Carmonde, and Vangel. So the references are cited in the footnote. So what I mean to say, that the mindfulness is a program which you can practice 24 hours. Even if you see the spiritual practice of Lord Mahavir itself, you can say what His Holiness had done for 12 years. He had done only one thing, that is Preksha. Means just observe whatever is going on without attachment and aversion. So scientific researches also prove this. There are so many scientific researches on that. I have just cited 2 or 3 out of them. The next study, which was done by, which was written in the research paper of Mills and Edwards on mindfulness and health, they found that mindfulness is related to improved cardiovascular function through a lower incidence of smoking or more physical workout and a healthier BMI. Additionally, mindfulness has been positively linked with lower blood pressure. Means, how can you going to link with that? When you are mindful, automatically your physical chemistry, biometry also comes into coherence. And the final research here today I have cited on the effects of mindfulness. It's only 10 minutes. mindfulness training, which shows that even a few minutes of mindfulness practice leads to a better state of executive attention and recognition memory, leading to more efficient performance for the task. And this is not cited by any scripture. These are all scientific studies which are available. So the next principle, before that, let me quote Acharya Mahapragyaji. His Holiness said that time-bound meditation can be practiced 2 or 3 times a day, let's say. But mindfulness is a kind of meditation. Yeah, that I want to say that we are also discussing that, any specific technique, especially Kayotsarg, when you are talking about that it is done before and after and some time of relaxation. But Kayotsarg is in itself a meditational practice. I think every part of Preksha meditation, whatever they are, whether they are the supportive technique or the main components, each technique is a part of meditation. Why? Because Preksha meditation, the word Preksha itself says to observe. That means when you are in your present moment, when you are mindful, when you are in the attitude of without attachment and without aversion, that is the moment of mindfulness or meditation. So that's why Bhavakriya is a kind of meditation which can be practiced 24 hours of the day and night. Whenever we speak or anything we do, if we walk or hear, we do so with full awareness, then the speaking, walking, hearing and eating all become meditation. Any action becomes meditation, as you have heard about Gaman Yoga, right? So when the Gaman means walking becomes meditation, then you are totally mindful towards your action, then it becomes Bhavakriya. So the next point is Pratikriya Virati. So in Ayaro Agam, it is said that all the enlightened people preach religion as equanimity. In Bhagavad Gita also it is said, from anger complete delusion arises, and from delusion there is the bewilderment of memory. So when memory is lost, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one is going to be ruined. Science also points out that between a stimulus and your response, there is a space in which you can choose your response. But if you are under the control of reaction, then your mind is not going to take that response. So the simple formula of Preksha meditation, refraining from reaction, is a type of tool you can use to enhance your meditational practice. The more you practice Pratikriya Virati whole day, the more your meditation becomes powerful. So again, a study from the effects of anger on the brain and body done by D. Morris and Azilina. So there they found that anger is a prominent negative reaction that has been shown to have the biggest impact on health and well-being. Studies have related anger to a number of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease and digestive disorders also. And in today's medical science, they are saying that 95% of the diseases are psychosomatical. So here are the simple advantages, benefits of these principles which we are talking about. The third concept is Maitri, means the emotion of friendliness. So this is a universal concept. So now the question is how it is correlated with meditation. So in the scientific studies, it is shown that forgiveness in positive psychology is most often viewed as a character strength and a virtue worth pursuing for everyone who desires a great sense of well-being. Positive psychology explores human strengths that help to live more satisfying and fulfilling lives. Another example I have cited from scientific studies, that the inability to forgive, because when you are not going to forgive, that means the attitude of maitri or friendliness is diminishing within you. So the inability to forgive was linked to anger and hostility, and those in turn have proven to have negative health effects, especially with regard to cardiovascular conditions. And forgiveness, on the other hand, was linked to positive emotions of empathy and compassion. In another study, it is shown that forgiveness is an emotion focused coping strategy that can reduce health risks and promote health resilience. The next point, which is moderation in food. I was also wondering that how moderation in food will help us achieving the outcomes that we can achieve by meditation. Means how it is related with meditation, because in any other meditational practice, it is not, obviously for any other meditational practice it is a prerequisite, but as in the Preksha meditation it is so highlighted. Why that is so, how much it is so evident? So science, let me show you the scientific study. Like when we are speaking of the moderation of food, we are saying, we are not saying of fasting here, we are saying of moderation of food. That means maybe not eating non-veg foods, not eating alcoholic items, or onodri, or to eat less. So I'm going to show you the scientific studies that about not to eat at night, ratri bhojan beraman. So eating late at night can lead to several health hazards like increase in blood sugar levels, heart disease, obesity, acidity. Basically, the later a person eats, the less his body is prepared to sleep, which can also have adverse effects on memory and efficiency for the next day. That's why when you want to go deep into meditational practices, you should have very much focused on what you eat, how you eat, and when you eat. And again, the American Dietetic Association has confirmed that a properly designed vegetarian diet can be healthful, nutritionally adequate, and may be beneficial in the prevention and treatment of certain diseases. And the last but not the least, moderation in speech, which is the fifth Upasampada or Preksha meditation. So now basically when we are talking about meditation, generally we are talking about minimizing our thoughts. But we know that according to Jain philosophy, Man, Vachan, Kai, the three aspects, mind, speech and body. In Kayotsarg, we completely relax or stop the voluntary activities of our body. Also, we want to control our thoughts. But the second part, moderation in speech, how this helps in achieving the meditational outcomes. So a study conducted in the Western world has found when people speak, they breathe twice as much air than normal. So then it reduces their brain carbon dioxide and oxygen stores. Long phone calls and excessive talkativeness may cause a number of side effects, including dizziness, lightheadedness, and a lack of concentration, mental disturbance, and muscle stress. Besides that, even 10 to 20 minutes of constant speaking resets the breathing center to lower arterial and brain carbon dioxide levels that facilitate hyperventilation, tissue hypoxia, and chronic diseases. That means the less you talk, the more you achieve mental peace. In 2006, a study was published in the journal Heart, which elaborated that silence can alleviate tension in just 2 minutes. Yeah, that's why, not only relaxing your body, even if you just stop your talking, when you just stop, because the activity of talking requires so much voluntary muscular activities. So silence relaxes the body and brain more than listening to music, as clearly reflected by decreased blood pressure and increased blood flow to the brain. And the last one, during the 20th century, research has linked noise pollution to an increase of cardiovascular disease and tinnitus. The World Health Organization equated it to a modern plague. So, noise is claimed as a modern plague. So, we can reclaim that observing silence can be the modern nectar for us. So, to conclude, I want to say that if you practice not only the 5 ones, but if you just practice the 5th one also, moderation of speech. Here we are not talking of completely controlling your speech, but just moderation of speech. Then one can reaches a state of peace, strength, and happiness. And such a person may rejoice in infinite energy, because silence is the source of unimaginable powers, wisdom, peace, joy, and beatitude. Silence will help in avoiding unnecessary conversation, resulting in a calmer mind, and a calm mind will bring joy and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Samatva Pragyaji, for your wonderful study just on the prerequisites of Preksha meditation. Upasampada is recognized as prerequisites of meditation. They are essential for meditator. If they don't follow all these 5 ethical rules, they cannot go into deeper meditation. If you are cheating a lot, then you cannot concentrate on any topic or on any object of your meditation. So to speak less or moderate speech is also very essential. If food is not right, then you might have so many health issues or problems during meditation even. So that's why these are recognized as prerequisites, ethical rules for a meditator in Preksha meditation system. And you have brought very good studies regarding all these 5 requisites. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Anna, for giving us the opportunity.
Okay, thank you. So anybody has any question, please, you can ask.
Yeah, Samani, excellent presentation. Just one comment on the last Mita Bhashan. You very nicely presented the effect of speech or talking, the immediate effects. We spend so much energy in that activity. But I just wanted to add that the effect of unnecessary speech goes beyond that particular action when you're talking. Because even after we stop talking, we keep thinking about our conversation, something we may have said wrong,
Yes, exactly.
something that we got praise for. So we keep thinking about that. It goes long after we have stopped talking and into silence.
Yeah, that's why if you observe silence for a whole day and then you sit down for meditation, the less thoughts will come up.
Right.
I have one comment on silence. I know you, I mean, it's a good thing to keep silence, but sometimes I feel the living style and environment, like for example, in America, most of the people are very lonely. They don't get too much time or talk daytime. They are by themselves all the time. The living style is that. So people go more into depression and everything, a lot of psychosomatic diseases. So sometimes they do like talking therapy and everything in that case to come out of those issues. So I was just trying to relate that with this living style, it varies in so many ways, the silence. Of course, if we have to practice, that makes, a lot of difference in the life. But in that case, I feel that like those people cannot even do meditation because they go more in
Yeah, that's I
depression.
want to say
That's what.
even, yeah. So they have to start from Maitri, because when
Yeah.
you Ho'oponopono, the technique is very much popular. So when they do, first is Maitri, then Pratikriya Virati, then you start because the people cannot do practice Bhavakriya also, because their mind is not there.
No, exactly. So that's what I was trying to make a point.
Yeah.
But no, thank you. You did a great presentation.
Thank you. Yeah.
Vandamina and Sami Samreji. Quick question on not reacting to things, like using awareness 24 hours, in everything we do. What would be a good tool for us to remember when we're doing that, or a good way to have it in every moment? It's difficult.
No, but that's why you have shown us the presentation of contemplation. There you can use the technique of contemplation. That Jyoti Kendra, perception of Jyoti Kendra, it will be a good one to auto suggest yourself that I am a peaceful, I am peace, I am not anger. The more you contemplate, I think it's going to happen. Because in a computer, like if you understand that 2 plus 2 is equal to 8, somehow this is installed, then all the calculation is going to be perfectly miscalculated. So that's actually we reaction is not our nature. Our nature is peace. But from the infinite birth, that the equation goes wrong. That's why I see the scientific study that shows that any stimulus and then the respond, if there is the time, if we take a gap, then we can we can present a better response. That's why it is said that whenever there is a stimulus, before reaction, just take a pause, and that pause will help you to think.
And also, I feel with the practice of other things like asanas, that will
Yes.
awaken your chakras, 13 kendras, meditation, that will make you more alert. And if you give auto, training day by day with this, like Naina Ben said, like in Savasana also we see Kayotsarg. It's the same thing. Even in daily life, you will start seeing that with practice. Don't put too much attention, just keep practicing and live in present tense, and that's how it will come. And your thoughts, just let go. Subconsciously, a lot of activities going on in your mind. Try to reduce, and that time the silence helps. The key point. So I think
There's
all,
something, sorry.
so all these things comes together, and with this practice you can then do like Gaman yoga meditation or eating. So then it becomes a way of life with long practice of daily routine.
Yeah,
Thank you,
because
thank
these
you.
are the 5 things that can be a part of lifestyle. So if you are only doing 1 hour Kayotsarg, but in the whole day you are eating so much food, you are talking too much, you are not present, so you can attain the benefits of meditation. But if you add these 5 principles, your journey will be,
It's a continue meditation practice.
continue meditation practice.
Yeah.
How
Vandamina
Kriya
and
is not
Sami Samniji.
that.
Just a quick comment about the stimulus thing, that when you have that moment to think before you react, you would have a better react. You may not react to every action because you have that pause. The pause, I don't know if there's studies done by this, but I always remember, maybe Samriji had said this, that's actually what meditation is helping you with. So the more you meditate, the more you are able to become aware before you react. So I think it's almost like a cycle. Like I think you need all those 5 things to meditate, but doing meditation helps you to work on those 5 things.
Yes, exactly. These are complementary. That's why I said.
That's what you said, complementary. But it's not that that's going to give you the same benefit as meditation, right? Those things are really what helps you to
Yeah, that is from
improve
not
meditation.
yeah, that's true. Ajeshi Pragyaji, generally in today's scenario, many person talks that meditation can give you everything, mental peace, spiritual peace,
Right.
emotional peace. But Mahapragyaji says that yes, we are saying it can give you everything from a context, because when we say we use Naivad or Shadbad, Mahapragyaji says that it is meditation cannot give you, food. If you say by meditation I can
Correct.
achieve anything, means not anything. So when
Correct.
I am, let me clear, thank you so much. So when I'm saying that these 5 can give you the effect as meditation can give you, I'm never saying that suppose any suppose disease which is very serious, that can be done by specific kind of meditation with contemplation, that you can achieve by these five. But the ultimate goal of preksha meditation, the chitta suddhi, the purification of the psyche and the attainment of vitaragata, that you can achieve by these five things, because ultimately vitaragata are
Mm.
to observe without attachment or
Mm.
detachment. When you are
Mm.
doing fast preksha, right, you are coming in the present. When you are coming in the present, you are not detached or attached with the
With
present
the
moment.
past.
From that angle, I am saying, yeah.
Very good presentation. Thank you, Samani.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much to all the presenters. And now Shivani is due. So she would send her recordings, and that can be shown to all, or it can be uploaded. So anybody can see that from the Google Classroom. So now be ready for the theoretical exam of tomorrow. It will start from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. You will get first the paper on yoga, Preksha meditation and yoga. So all the poses, yogic exercise, mudras, pranayam, and meditations. So there would be six questions regarding all these five components of yoga, and you are supposed to answer any 5 out of 6. Okay, regarding the each of the components. Clear? So that, and it would be some little bit short answer questions. So you have to write down. I will send that question paper through Google Classroom. But when you write give answer, after answer, you have to send it through my email, studies as JP. Is it clear? Because it would be in written form.
Okay. Yes.
So how you will submit? It is not like the quiz in which you have to click on. Okay.
So what
So
we have to do, Vandami?
you have to write, you have to answer.
Mhm.
First, you have to download the question paper on your laptop and answer. The page is in Word file, so you can answer in the same question paper. There would be some space, and you can take more space to complete your answer, and the other questions will go down automatically. So you can answer in that question paper. There is a space for answering. But after completing the question answers, you have to submit through email.
Okay.
Yes.
And the address, email address.
Well, studies as JP, you are getting all my emails through that, might be. So studies as JP, STUDIES as JP, science and Jain philosophy. That's why SJP.
SJP. SJ.
SJP,
S
science
like Sam, a
and
time,
Jain
J
philosophy. Yeah.
Okay.
So sjp@gmail.com.
@gmail.com.
Yes. So you have to submit your answers through email.
Okay.
And the time would be 2 hours for first paper and 2 hours for the next second paper. Okay. And the second paper would be on medical questions.
So laptop will be good. iPad won't work, I think.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
not work.
Oh,
If you can write down on iPad, I don't know the iPad system,
okay.
but laptop would be
Better.
more comfortable for you, convenient.
So Samniji, you're going to put the short answer questions first, and then at
Yes.
10 o'clock, you're going to put the quiz.
Correct.
Okay, but we are all doing it in our own time, correct? But we have to
Yes.
finish the short answer
You have to
questions before
complete
10.
by 10. The
Yes.
first paper you have to complete by
Yes.
10 and submit it.
Okay, and then the next
so-
paper by 12.
Yes. So
Right.
I would check that who has submitted on time.
And Vandami, the other question from 10 to 12, you can submit. You don't have to email it, right?
No, just you have to submit. That would be the quiz, a Google quiz. So you
Okay.
have to just click
Submit,
on
right?
that quiz, and it will be
Okay.
what we say. You have to submit in the end.
Okay.
Because there would be 10 pages around.
Okay.
There are 10 diseases related to each disease. There are five questions. You have to take 3 out of 5. 3 only, okay, out of 5. So in total, you have to take 30 questions out of 50.
Oh, we have to just answer 30 questions?
Yes.
Okay.
Samani
And
ji,
then
And that is
submit-
all the questions are multiple choice, having a multiple choice. So you have to click on the right answer or right option.
Samani ji, if we answer all the questions, then will you take the best 30?
No, you should not answer to that extent. Okay, you have to take only 30. I have no time to calculate your number, your question, and
So,
okay, so
Vandami, even 30 we answer, other are blank, we will be able to submit in that case, right? Okay.
yeah, it is not the matter. Just you have to take only 30 questions, and out of the 30, how much are right and wrong, we will get according and score according to that, and you could see also that why your answer is wrong. So what is the right option? So that will be visible for you. As soon as you will submit, you will see the score, and then you will click on that review of your quiz. Then you will find that why the answer is wrong or what was the right option.
And
Right.
the 10 to 12 is like 4 out of 5, right? In the 10, 8
Four
to 10.
out of 5.
Three out of 5. Somniji,
Oh,
with the multiple choice questions, in the
Right.
ones that we were doing before, when you
Mm.
also said we only have to answer 50 out of 60 in the quizzes before, it wasn't
Yes.
allowing you to submit if you left any blank.
That's why
Yeah.
I asked that.
Yeah. So I don't know in
Oh,
this one whether it will
yes.
allow it, because it keeps going back to the ones that you've left blank. So you
So
have
is
to,
that a required question? If somebody, are you talking about Google quiz?
yeah.
So if
Yes.
somebody, whoever is creating the quiz, if they put it, required, I think required, then it is compulsory. If they
Okay.
don't, yeah.
May have to change
Then
the
you can submit.
But however, we'll do okay. Even though I think I will start the meeting at 11:30 again, and if anyone has any difficulties on that time, we can sort it out. Okay.
When? Tomorrow?
at 11:30.
Yes, tomorrow. Yeah,
But
because
during
your
exam.
time is 10 to 12, right?
Yeah.
For the MCQs. Yes. So it is not compulsory to join this Zoom meeting, but if you have any questions or something like an
Oh, you'll make a
difficulties,
meeting at 11:30. Okay.
You should do at
okay.
12 because
You
people
need
will
not
be
to
busy.
be on Zoom. You need not to be on Zoom for taking the exams. It will be sent through email or Google Classroom. Just you have to open that in your classroom from your classroom or from your email
Mm.
from your email. Okay, and just you have to answer.
The short answer
when the-
questions are also in the Google Classroom.
Yeah, I will send through Google Classroom,
Okay.
so you can download
Okay.
that question paper on your laptop and write the answers.
Okay.
And then you have to submit through my email.
And submit it in the
That is
email.
SGP,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And the
So,
multiple choice questions, if it is not allowing you for submission until you take all the 50 questions, then you can click on all the 50 if you think.
Right.
Okay. So that will give you good opportunity to go and get full score in that case.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's fine. Yeah.
We can answer all 50.
Otherwise, we can reduce the questions
No.
number.
Rakesh bhai, what Bandami said, if they don't allow you to submit, then only, otherwise do 30.
Okay.
Don't do all 50.
Okay.
If that
So
doesn't
Bandami,
allow the
First-
system,
First take 30 questions and see that
Then
if
do.
if
Then
it is
try.
submitted.
it might be able to. If you haven't pressed the required, as Vandami says, then maybe it'll
Yeah,
be
it will go through because that's how they will design for
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
technically, I think. Vandami, I'm sorry to clarify one more time. The email questions 8 to 10, how many we have choice out of how many we have to select? Out
8
of?
to 10, there would be questions with blank space.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. But how many have we
Blank
have to answer?
space. So you gonna get six questions regarding each of the 5 components, and you have to answer to 5. Okay, to 5. Yes, because there are total
5.
25. There are 25 questions. Okay, 25 questions.
Okay,
You have to take 25 questions out of 30.
okay. 25 questions out of 30.
Yes.
So,
But in each section, 5. You can't just miss a whole section.
okay,
So
so, okay,
5 from
sorry.
one section, 5 from the second section. There are 5 sections.
Okay,
Yes. You will get questions in 5 sections. So when you will complete first page, then it will show next.
The second
Then
page,
you
right?
have to click on next, and then the next page will open. Then there would also be 6 questions. Then you have to choose answer to 5 out of
okay, so in
6.
each paper, you have to select 5.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
yes,
you.
yes.
I
Okay,
just
so there
was
would
not
be
clear.
5 pages.
Okay, got
And
it.
in MCQs, there would be 10 pages. So just to go to next page, next page. As you complete the first page, you should go to the next page.
Okay,
And in that end, you will find submission button. So you have to submit. Is
okay,
it clear?
yes.
You have to submit in the end after taking all the questions.
Right, right.
The 10th page
Mhm.
was the last page in MCQ quiz.
Did everyone do the practice one? Because that's very helpful.
I did.
Yeah,
It
Good.
was, I mean, I really needed that.
good.
Okay.
As
I
long
will-
as everyone managed to do that.
Vandami,
I
I'm
then-
going to try, okay?
Vandami, I had a quick question. You said 30 questions out of 50, but
Correct.
say if I'm not sure of the answers and I do 5 more questions just to to offset the thing, is that allowed? Like extra 5 questions just to get a better score?
Okay, just it is in the exam pattern. It is said that you have to answer any 5, and the score will be given on the basis of the 5 ones. If you are taking the 6th one, then it is not counted. Okay. For your
Vandami,
satisfaction, you
No,
can
the MCQs, Vandami.
Yeah,
उसमें
it
अगर
is
कोई
asking
wrong,
that.
if one of them is like out of the 30, say we missed 5 questions, but I have answered an extra 5 questions and 2 of them are right, then I may get like a better score.
No, Vandami,
No.
out of 5, if you have done
Don't worry
4,
about a score. In my view, if you are if you are, yeah, you can take, because this course is
Score
especially
comes automatically.
for completion of the course.
Okay.
It is not for how much scores you have got. But yes, if you are getting good scores, then it shows that you are competent enough for taking classes or sessions as a trainer.
But
Is it
however, I will simply say, Shitalji, because in Google Classrooms, we do not have such kind of the facilities. Only 5 will best, 5 will count or something. So if you put it up a 6 one, your score automatically will be bumped up. And Vandami do not have enough time to see, hey, how many questions you have answered and which needs to be eliminated to reduce those the score. So rather than better, just the whatever Vandami says, we are just putting those the same process. Give only to this the 30 questions, okay, out of the 50. Means each section we are taking only 3 questions, not more than 3 It doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong, but at least that's how we'll go through this the process one.
Right. I only worry that the thing that when you do just 3 and you get 30 out of 50, like if you only had to answer 3, that would be 100%, right? But the
Yes.
score will not be 100% because it's going to be out of 50.
yeah.
Yes.
So this is going to be a
Yeah.
problem on
Yeah,
the
it will
score.
be a problem.
Samniji will
It's
have
true.
to score that separately, Samniji, if you're going to score.
नहीं, वो तो
Yes,
पता
that
चले
is-
ना 50 में 30 हो जाएगा तो when that will be out of 50, if somebody is 30, then Vandami can count. That's why Suril Bhai is saying that not attempt more than 3.
Yeah,
Then we can't say that if the first 3 are going to be right or wrong, because out of 50 that is going to be counted.
So you don't
Yeah.
basically don't look at the score. The score isn't what your score is what I'm saying. The score,
Yes, yeah, because score will be showing you that means out
you
like
will
in say
automatically get
150.
under 70% because 30 out of 50, even
Yes.
if you get 100%, all 3 of them are right, you're going to be less than 70%. So don't
Yes.
look at the score is what I'm saying. Somebody
Yes,
will
because
score
however
it.
we are working on a ratios, right? Means we'll just putting up the ratio So if this much of that one, it's
But,
become
but this is
100%.
automatic. This is
Yes.
automatic. It gives you the score right away.
Yes.
Yeah,
It will just tell you which questions you've answered right and wrong. But
right.
your score, it won't reflect the score, is what I'm
Correct.
saying. Don't look
Yeah.
at the score as a reflection.
Yeah, so I will see that how much scores you are getting, and the total number of the score may be more because
Yes.
of the 50 questions.
Correct.
But I will see that how much scores you are getting,
Just
and
see, exactly. If you've answered those three
I can
correct,
know that how many questions you have already taken.
yes.
Vandami, I will just verify one more time your email address because I was not for a while.
Okay,
We
so
have
Pragya-
already put it
No,
up
no,
in
I
a
will-
chat. You
let
can
me-
get it up from the chat one.
I
Okay,
will just
studies
say-
SJP.
Studies SJP is one word?
Yes,
Okay,
studies
got it.
SJP.
That's what I need to know. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from the chat you can get.
Studies SJP
Yeah, sjp@gmail.com. I got it. I just wanted to.
@gmail.com. You can note down or
Yeah, I
double.
did. I
If
did.
anyone has a hard time, you can always contact Samani and find out
Okay.
if
All
it
right.
doesn't go through or something.
Okay.
And even though I will put up the same one in our WhatsApp group as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So no worries. Okay,
Thank
I'll just put it up after this meeting one.
It's just
immediately.
from India, I'm catching up a lot of things. So I just want to make sure that this thing, at least I'm ready for it, in one
You
week.
have to be ready, Bina Man. You have to be ready.
I'm telling, but I'm just saying that I just want to make sure at least
The knowledge is already all in there, so you don't even have to.
Vandami,
worry.
try.
on a very first paper, what are those? The 5 component. One is a Preksha. What are the
First
5?
is poses, yogic exercise, pranayam, that is breathing exercise, mudras, hand gestures, and meditation.
What was the
Okay.
first one?
Poses.
The first is
asana,
poses.
Asans, right?
Okay, asanas, which Anuja has taught you.
Mhm.
Okay. And then yogic exercise, so you know the
Mhm.
subtle exercise. Then third is
Pranayam.
breathing exercise,
Pranayam,
pranayam,
mudras, and
then
meditation.
mudras and meditation.
Nainaben, you are good with mudras.
I mean,
Point blank.
I'm good with
You are
everything.
fast in that.
I didn't mean like that.
You did so
So-
quick yesterday, all this.
So you may take 1 hour or more, and you will get some time for looking the other paper, if something you want to read. So you can. It depends on you how much time you take to complete the exam, and that much time you would have for taking another paper.
So after 10, only you will get the another paper. Until that, you are with the first paper.
Yes, at 10 I will release the second paper. Okay.
And this is all closed book, Samani.
Yeah, these are with closed books. Don't see your notes or any text or any lecture. Okay, just how much you have got. That is the tested.
Yeah.
So I think you know whatever I'm asking. It is not too difficult, but yes, be prepared for answering to any question.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you very much.
This is our last class then.
This is the
Yes.
last class.
This is the last class.
Congratulations,
No,
everyone.
we have one more practical over there.
No, yeah, that is
presence
exam.
That's the
This is
exam.
last
This is
learning
the last,
class.
This is the last
Yes, last
online
learning
class
class.
Yeah.
And
after
then
6 months.
And then on
Yeah.
Sunday
Yeah.
is just
Education.
practical. On Sunday
So,
is just practical.
yeah. Thanks to all for your all patience for 6 months. Nobody has missed even single class.
Oh, well, I have.
Yeah, in the end, maybe Shivani could not make it, but mostly she has also attended all the classes when we were discussing about all these different topics and lectures of the courses. But all have great patience to continue with 6 months
That's
learning.
true. It's a lot of
It's been a long journey.
Yeah,
dedication.
I have been writing the day and date every day in my notebook, and this is 138th day. 138, day 138.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
138 days.
Incredible.
Yes.
All
And
for
all
how?
are engaged in their job. They have very big responsibility of their own home and domestic things. So in that you have spared so much time. I could not imagine that how people could manage all these things. All are doing their jobs and they have so many challenges in their job and practices and all the
Family.
things that you are managing at home also. And at the same time you are coming at the center whenever there is third weekends. You all are coming. So that is really very fascinating for me and very good. It is very difficult to manage for such
It's
a long
nothing,
period.
nothing compared to
Vandami, it was the
your hard work
information that was
coming doing all
attracting
the
us, I
Yeah.
lectures.
think. It
Yeah.
was the information.
Didn't want to
and-
miss anything.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how much I can retain everything, but the more I was listening to it, the more I was like looking forward to the next sessions, you know. So it was really very engaging. Yes.
Vandami, you really inspired me through this journey with all my conditions. I was successfully, with your blessings, I was able to do a lot of things in the course. Online,
Because you are
it was an
already
inspiration to me. You are really
you have already been taking a yoga session, so you are yoga expert. So I thought that you have also to give exam so that you can also get certificate because you are already trained in
No,
it.
but your blessings, I can feel it, you know, even online, it was an inspiration. I did PB. I mean, I learned so much from you this time. I'm telling you, it's something new,
Thank you.
new diversion I did this time. I'm another
Yes.
technology person and I learned, and this whole year I'm going to work on that to get more mastery. That's
Mhm.
my goal this time. And
Thank you.
also on Sunday, we are just doing asanas, nothing else, right? On Sunday? Practice.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, asanas only.
Okay.
The exams will be finished from my side. The Anuja's exam would only be
On
on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
So it is 9 to 12, correct?
10 to 12.
It is 9 to 12. 9 to
Oh, 9
12
to
for
12?
3 hours. For 3 hours, yes.
Oh, I thought it's 9 o'clock, right?
And it from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
I thought it was
Okay.
Are we
10.
talking about the yoga
It was
session?
10?
It
Yeah.
is 10. Oh, it is 10 to 1.
10 to 1. 10 to 1.
It's
10
10
to-
a.m. to 1 p.m.
Correct. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So 10
Because there
o'clock?
is graduation ceremony, that's why we have set like this.
Yeah, we made it a little bit later, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay.
And if everybody can get there for 10, I think she's doing a random selection.
Oh, okay. So I will be observer.
Well,
And
you're in the class. You're one of the teachers, so you don't have to
no,
worry.
I
You have to be there early.
You guys did great. I can tell. I mean, in short time, and as Vandami said, with the chores and at this age, having that memory and dedication is a great applause.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm telling
I
you.
know we're all old
And
now.
and
But
maybe
it was
And,
Vandami's inspiration, that means this course
It's
is
great
going to be
all
such interesting.
have got very well. And now when you will start taking your own sessions, then you will get more and more clarity, more good effective presentations when you come to your own what we say participants or those people who are interested to take your sessions. So that will give more clarity. When you start working in the field, you will get more clarity and more vision about the things. So that will help you. We need not to take everything in one class, but just we have to start with small, and you will see that eventually you will be the good expert or what to say, master of this particular meditation.
Yep.
Yes. So thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you. Vandami
Sessions.
Namaskar.
Good
Vandami
luck, everybody. Good luck tomorrow. Vandami
You're
Namaskar.
going to do great.
Thank you.
You're going to do great. All the best to
So now,
everyone.
All the best.
yeah. Okay.
Thank you.